nice.
So,
okay, that's very good. And then they, one of the Brahmana wives, she couldn't go because her relatives stopped her from going to Krishna and giving him the food, but they locked her up. But then she actually left her body and went back to the spiritual world. And then the other Brahmana wives who went to Krishna and fed him good prasadam, good bhog. They were very happy and they didn't even want to return. And Krishna said, "Now that you are my devotees, nobody will treat you bad. You can go back. Everybody will accept you back." Okay, because devotees are perfect gentlemen and gentlewomen. So everybody wants more and more devotees in the society. So they went back, and they went back to their families, and they lived a very good Krishna conscious life. Okay.
Prabhuji, sorry, very sorry to interrupt. Your voice is breaking in between. So could you please try and speak a little more louder?
Okay. Yes.
Wait,
Thank you for letting us know.
So is anybody else hearing me or Prabhuji voice cracking? Anybody else?
Yeah, maybe I just changed the setting.
No.
Okay.
Okay. So probably it's just for you, Ishwarji.
Okay. So then let's go to the pastimes we covered last class. So then after that, what happened? So see this picture and tell what was the next pastime we discussed.
Oh.
Okay. Go ahead. Who are the participants? Okay, Ishwarji already raised his hand, but he already narrated. Ashmita ji, would you like to tell us?
Yeah. Okay. So on the next slide it says it is the Krishna. He saw his father and the other people bringing lots of food than usual. And he's like, "What's happening right now?" And then he asked them, "What are you doing?" And then Krishna's father said, "Oh, we're just trying to prepare for I guess Indra."
Indra Puja, yeah.
Yeah, so Indra Puja. So Krishna, he's like, "Oh, you don't have to do it to Indra. You can do it to the Gokula hill. It has everything that you need, all the water that you need, all the food that the cows need, everything. So you can just do the puja to the Gokula hill." So the father of Krishna was convinced, and he said, "Oh, let's do the puja to the Gokula hill." So that's why they just Govardhan hill. So they just bought all the food that they have prepared and done a puja, and then Krishna, who's actually who's actually Krishna. So Krishna, he was on the mountain, and there's one Krishna who's too tiny, and the other Krishna which is too big, and he was on the mountain. He's like, "Oh, give me some food." So that's why people gave them all the food that they have. Yeah. So after eating them,
and then
Krishna demanded for some more, so that's why he ate some more. And then Balaram was like, "Oh, there's something fishy about the Govardhan hill. I think I know him. I'm not so sure." So that's why he's like, "Oh, I'll just give him this leaf." So that's why he just gave Krishna a leaf, and then he's like, "Oh, I'm full." And then after that, he just took some, I guess, bamboo trees and then placed it in his mouth to clean it. To clean his teeth. And after that, he spit everything out of his mouth, and then new trees formed whenever he just spit everything out.
You remember the tiniest details.
Yeah, very nice. Okay.
And then Krishna and Indra, he was very mad whenever he has been seeing the Vrindavan people doing the puja to the Govardhan Hill only, not to Indra, because they usually pray to Indra all the time, but then this is the first time that they're praying to the Govardhan Hill. So he was so angry that he decided to set a tornado and like heavy rains. So whenever the Indra was ready, he's like, he was like commanding his soldiers, I guess, to mix rain, thunder, and lots of rain and thunder and a tornado. So that's why they were doing like lots of things at a time. And then nobody got hurt except that they were drowning. So that's why Krishna told them to go to the Govardhan Hill where they will all be safe. So he lifted up the Govardhan Hill with his pinky, and after that, every Gopa woman and the men came, and they were under the Govardhan Hill. So Krishna was playing the flute while lifting the Govardhan Hill up, and then all of a sudden, everything came to his mouth. I mean, not directly to his mouth, but then to the flute, then after that to the mouth. Then after that, Indra just realized his huge mistake, and then he tried to ask Krishna to forgive him. So he apologized, and then Krishna forgave him.
What in the world is the next slide?
Prabhuji, actually, I think Krishna said demigod worship or worshipping Indra is not important, and Krishna insisted that all should worship Govardhan.
Govardhan Hill. Okay. Yeah, very good. Very nice summary by Ashmita ji and Ishwar ji. Thank you so much. So can we go to this class topic?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yeah, and according to Bhakti Vinod Thakur, it is his appearance day today, actually celebrate. And according to him, this pride of Indra is actually what it represents in a devotee's heart is like any demigod worship. We want to worship any other devatas. That is the what this pastime represents. So
Prabhuji, appearance day means birthday. Is it his birthday today?
Yeah, Bhakti Vinod Thakur is the guru of Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati. Is like the father, biological father. So Bhakti Vinod Thakur is a great Vaishnava Acharya, and his Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati is
the guru of Prabhupada.
Prabhupada. Yeah.
Prabhuji, is he alive?
No, he's always alive. That's why we say great Vaishnavas are only appearance and disappearance. They come into the world to give us good knowledge, and then they disappear. So currently he's not in this, physically not in this world with his body, if that is what you're asking. Okay, so Bhakti Vinod Thakur is the Acharya who gave the how to connect these different demons. Like Putana represents a false guru, like Shakatasura represents bad habits, all that. He's the one who gave that explanation. Not only that, he's written a lot of wonderful Vaishnava songs and given us so much content to understand Krishna. So now let's move into our topic for today. So today we are going to discuss about what happened after the Govardhan Lila. So Govardhan Lila is what, Ashmita ji already summarized. So it 7 days, 7 nights, it was raining, and the next day after those 7 days, then, um, Indra came to apologize to Krishna. On the next day, it was Ekadashi. Okay, so after Ekadashi is when everybody fasts. Okay, like all Vaishnavas, they fast. Some fast from no water, no food. Some fast from just having water. Some fast by having food without grains or beans. This is the 11th day of the moon. Okay, and it occurs every 14 days. All right. So after Ekadashi, there's a day called Dwadashi. So Nanda Maharaj, Krishna's father in Vrindavan, he wanted to prepare for Dwadashi. He went very early to the Ganges to purify himself, to take a bath, to prepare for Dwadashi. And when he went to the water a little too early. So it was like not in the Brahma Muhurta, it was like closer to midnight. He was so early that servants of Varuna said getting into the river at this time is a demoniac thing, and they took Nanda Maharaj forcefully under the water to Varuna. Varuna is the demigod for water. So they took Nanda Maharaj as a prisoner to Varuna, underwater world. And when Nanda Maharaj was being pulled by the servants of Varuna, for a devotee, the only shelter is Krishna. So he started crying, "Oh Krishna, oh Balram, please help me." And he went into the water. And then Krishna and Balramji, they jumped into the water, and they followed, and they came to the underworld, and there Varuna was with the servants and Nanda Maharaj. And that's why in this picture you see all the fishes also there. And when Varuna saw the Supreme Lord, he stood up and fell on his feet and said, "Oh Lord, my foolish servants don't know what they're doing. I'm so sorry to cause you all this harm. I should have come to see you, not you coming here." But Krishna,
Prabhuji,
yeah.
I don't want to interrupt you, as if I didn't understand anything about this.
Oh,
Look, it said did the class started.
oh, don't you understand? So did you hear what we said, or which part didn't you understand?
Yes,
Do you
Prabhuji, I understood till Krishna jumping into the water.
Yeah, so he jumped into the water with Balramji, and both of them came to Varuna. This is the demigod of water. Just like Indra is the demigod of rain, who lives in the heavenly planets. The Varuna is a demigod who lives under the water. He's a demigod for water. Okay, like ocean and lakes, rivers. So this under the Ganges he was sitting. He has a abode there, and that's where Krishna and Balram came to find Nanda Maharaj. They were looking. Krishna knows everywhere where everybody went, right? So nobody can hide from Krishna.
So, Prabhuji, this thing I didn't understand, because why did Balaram and Krishna jumped inside the water?
Because Nanda Maharaj was bathing in the water. Like he jumped into the Ganges, and then he was pulled by these servants of Varuna and taken underwater. And when he was going underwater, he cried out, "Krishna and Balram." And then Krishna already understood where he was being taken. So Krishna followed and came there. Is that clear now? Any questions?
Okay. Yes. Now
Yes.
it's clear, Prabhuji.
Okay, very good. So Varuna Dev.
As my net was going.
Okay. So maybe it's because of that you're not hearing the full explanation. Okay, anyways, so Krishna came and he and Varunadev fell on Krishna's feet and apologized. Oh Krishna, and now that you have come, I'm fully fulfilled, and because I've seen you in person, now I will go back to the spiritual world. So just showing that even the demigods, they are in a higher position than human beings, but still it's a much lower position than the spiritual world. So they also want to go to the spiritual world, and when they are seeing their supreme master, they're very happy. And Varundev prays to the Lord and then gives back Nanda Maharaj and said, apologize for his servants for bringing Nanda Maharaj down, who is such a great devotee of the Lord. And Nanda Maharaj was seeing all this. Who is this Krishna? Because, you know, Yogamaya always covers that Krishna is God with all the Vrajavasis. Though they see all these great pastimes, they just treat Krishna as a regular cowherd boy who they love so much. So Nanda Maharaj was seeing all this. He was really bewildered, you know, seeing a demigod and being under the water with fishes and then coming back. So he was totally wondering, who is Krishna? Krishna seems to be greater than all these. He is just my son, but how is he able to get the respect of the great Varuna Deva and all that? So he came back and told all the Rajavasi men, oh, Krishna did all this. I don't think he's a regular person. I think he is some supreme Lord. And then, you know what Krishna did? Krishna actually wanted to remove all their doubts. So Krishna took all of them and told them to go into a little pond. This is the same pond that later we'll learn the story when Akrura comes. He comes and sees the real form of Krishna and Balram as Anantashesh and Narayan. So
Wait, what? I don't even know that story.
yeah, that will happen later. We'll discuss that story. But in the same pond, it's called Akrura Ghat. So they all come and take a bath, and then when they go under the water, they see all the different planets, the material worlds, and then they see the spiritual world where Krishna is, and all the men are so bewildered. Wow, this is what we are. We are seeing the material sky, but there is another spiritual world, and they see all that. Sorry? Any questions? Okay. So, you know, since they saw the spiritual world, they are so ecstatic and happy, and they're seeing the Supreme Lord with them as their son and friend and all that. They are so happy to see Krishna, and you know, Krishna shows his all the beautiful spiritual planets to them, and then once they come out of the water, they again forget that you know, Krishna is the Supreme Lord, but he took them there. This is a pastime after Varuna took Nanda Maharaj. Okay, so so Krishna was 7 years old at that time. Now after one more year, in the 8th year, during the Sharat Purnima, it's called the full moon day. That's when the biggest Lila of Rasa Lila happened. Okay, so it is said that the Srimad Bhagavatam, if you take, there are 12 cantos, and each canto or part of the Bhagavatam is compared to each limb of Krishna. So the first 2 cantos are called the feet. So just like that, the thighs, the abdomen, and the 10th canto, 10th part of Bhagavatam is called is compared to Krishna's face, because it describes all these pastimes we are learning about, right from Krishna's birth or appearance to killing all these bad demons and all the Leelas. including Damodar Lila that Meenakshi ji sang about today, Namamishwaram. So all those Leelas are mentioned in the 10th canto. So it is described as Krishna's face. And this pastime of Rasa Leela is like the smile of the Lord. Okay,
What?
so it is compared to the smile.
So the smile of the Lord is so great.
Yeah, because this is the topmost Leela for devotees who are in Madhurya Ras or in the relationship, in the greatest love for Krishna. Only they can experience this wonderful Leela of Ras Leela. And it's very difficult for regular persons to understand also. And Acharya says nobody is qualified to learn about this Leela because it is very, very high level. Only when you reach a very high level, you should learn about this. So I'm not qualified to talk about it. So I will just give like a high level view based on my limited understanding. Okay. So
well, I know about the Rasa Leela. So Krishna, so all the gopis want to dance with him because Radharani and everyone feels so sad and they want to hear Krishna's flute and dance with him. So, but there's not enough Krishnas because
let me go through that because we don't have much time, right? So so what in this Leela it is.
Haven't you ever told about Radharani in this pastime?
Yes, Radharani has an important part in this pastime. Let me tell you. Okay, and in the Srimad Bhagavatam, Radharani is not actually details about Radharani is not mentioned so much. It's only indirectly mentioned because Sukadev Goswami, who's narrating the Bhagavatam to Parikshit Maharaj, it is Radharani's parrot is Shuka, right? And Shukadev Goswami was born from Vyasadev's wife's womb when the parrot went inside, and that's a bigger story. We'll discuss that. We have discussed that before, but we'll discuss that later. But the point that Meenakshi ji was bringing up in the Bhagavatam, Radharani is not mentioned directly because Sukadev, who is narrating, he would have gone into a complete trance if he talked about Radharani because she's the highest for a devotee. Talking about Radharani is very, very high level, and he didn't touch on that topic because if he talks about Radharani, he will go into a transcendental trance and he cannot
Prabhuji,
hear the story.
Can I ask you something? Can I ask you something?
Yes.
Till now, do Radharani know Krishna as a Supreme Lord?
Yeah, Radharani is just an expansion of, Radharani is the pleasure potency of the Lord himself. So they know each other, Radharani is the eternal
when coming
consort of Krishna, right?
So when coming to this Radharani's place called as Barsana, before that Radharani told Krishna that after seeing you only I'll open my eyes, right?
Yeah. So all that stories are there. It is not mentioned in the Bhagavatam. Other acharyas have, there are other Puranas that tells us, and we'll go to that topics later. So now we are covering the Krishna book, which is very close to the 10th canto of Bhagavatam. Now, after we cover the Krishna book, we'll go into Radharani's pastimes about her appearance in Barsana. There are so many wonderful nectarian pastimes.
So when do we get high level and spiritual enough to know about the Rasa dance?
No, you can know that Rasa dance is the highest, and I can tell you what I know, but this is the highest Lila that you will understand more and more when you go to the high level. Just like
So
you
what
go to a
Prabhuji,
place.
who wrote the Krishna's pastime stories?
So Vyasadeva is the one who's writing Srimad Bhagavatam, and he's narrating it, and Lord Ganesha is writing it when he's narrating. And Lord Ganesha said, you should never stop narrating. And Vyasadeva went on for 18,000 verses, and Ganeshji just kept on writing. But inside the Bhagavatam, like it is being spoken by Sukadev Goswami to Parikshit Maharaj, who has only 7 days to live. And Parikshit Maharaj wanted to know more about the devotees of the Lord and how he can prepare for death. So, Parikshit Maharaj has 7 days to live, and the best thing to do before dying is to learn about Krishna. So he was learning from his spiritual master, Sukadev Goswami. Okay. There are many conversations within conversation in the Bhagavatam, but we are going off topic because these are all very good questions, and we should all know about the stories about Bhagavatam. Any other questions, or can we go on?
Let's continue.
We have to move on because we have a Kahoot to go
Okay, Prabhuji, let's continue.
Okay. Good questions. Okay, don't feel discouraged to ask questions. If it's a very important question, please do ask. Okay. So, Krishna started playing the flute, and Krishna's flute playing is so mellifluous and so wonderful that anybody who hears it will totally be engrossed in it. They'll forget everything and just focus on the music. And it is most seen in the gopis. And in this pastime, it's not like the unmarried gopi girls who are taking a bath. Like every gopi in Vrindavan, married, unmarried, everybody, they are so attracted to Krishna's flute. And actually, Krishna is the Supreme Lord present in everybody's heart, right? So actually, for every woman, Krishna is their supreme husband. So it doesn't matter if you're married or unmarried. Krishna is the supreme enjoyer, and even for Krishna is he's the Param Purusha, right? So he is actually the best man, and actually everybody else in the world are like women. So that's again a very high concept, but there is nothing like male or female, because everybody is a spirit soul, and Krishna is a super soul. So the bhava here is Krishna is the supreme man, and everybody else is like women attracted to Krishna.
What about Radharani?
Yeah, Radharani is the topmost among them. Okay, so all these gopis at their home, they were doing different activities. One was milking the cow, one was boiling milk, one was breastfeeding the babies, one was serving dinner to her husbands, eating dinner. One was putting makeup on, one was putting on clothes, and some of them when they heard Krishna's flute, they stopped everything and they started running towards Krishna. So it was said that some of the gopis, they were wearing their clothes and they put their top as their bottom and the bottom as their top. So it was they forget everything that they do in the material world, and they just focused on Krishna, and they ran towards Krishna when they heard Krishna playing the flute. So and they came, and they're all so attracted. They're singing and dancing and coming to Krishna. And Krishna, then Krishna Krishna plays around with everyone. So when they came running, focused only on Krishna, Krishna made fun of them. Krishna was like, why are you guys, you ladies, coming in the middle of the night here? There are many animals in the forest. you should be doing what you're doing for the family, what you were doing. You should go back. And then the gopi said, oh, Krishna, don't say that. We just came because we heard you playing the flute, and we cannot stop ourselves from coming running to you. We want to take shelter of your lotus feet. And they say so many wonderful things, how much they are attracted to Krishna. And then Krishna says, okay, then you can stay. And Krishna actually expands himself. For every gopi, there is one Krishna. So only the Supreme Lord can do this. Now, none of the boys on this call or anybody reading this pastime should think, oh, we can also do what Krishna is doing. No, that's not right. Just like I said, only the Supreme Lord can do all this because he's reciprocating with his devotees, because he is present in everybody's heart. Like a regular man.
Prabhuji.
Yes.
Prabhuji, what is the meaning of reciprocating?
Yeah, reciprocating means giving back what you receive. So if somebody gives you so much love, like your parents are saying good things to you, and you are, they say, good Tyra, you're doing very good in school, gives you a hug and a kiss. And then if you just say, oh, I don't want all this, and run away, that means you're not reciprocating. But if you go and give a hug back, you give a kiss back, that means you're reciprocating that love to them. Okay?
So that means like
giving back.
Like if someone gives love to you, you give it back.
Right, right. That is reciprocation. Yes. So, Krishna wanted to reciprocate love with all the gopis equally. So he expands himself. And of course, Radharani is the supreme. So she's in the middle here in this picture.
Like this.
And this is called the Rasa Lila, and it happened in Vamshivat. Okay. So this wonderful Lila happened, and everybody is in such high spirits because they are actually with the Supreme Lord, and the Lord is fully focused on them. So they become a little proud that, oh, we are so great that the Lord is with us, and not with anybody else.
Did Radharani think that?
Yeah, part of the pastime. Again, Radharani is the Supreme Lord too. It's she is the feminine form of the Lord, right? So it's all part of the pastime. So we can't say she's proud or anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Prabhuji, I think it's the time for the quiz.
Yes. So only 2 more slides, and then we'll go to the quiz. Okay. I'm not covering more than Rasa Lila.
Okay. What happened whenever they got jealous?
Yeah. So what happened was Krishna just left them. So Krishna went away, and they were looking everywhere for Krishna. Krishna
doesn't want to be pride. Doesn't want to spoil them. Well, he wants to actually. So.
Yeah, so Krishna just went away, and the thing is, it's all part of the pastime, and Krishna going away actually increases their love even more, because they were frantically looking for Krishna, and they are searching everywhere, and they're asking the trees, hey, did you see Krishna? And then they see Krishna's footprints, and they were so
happy and mesmerized.
Yeah, mesmerized to see Krishna's footprints. They are like, oh, and then they start acting like Krishna. One of them acts like Putana, and they show like Krishna is drinking milk, and then Krishna is killing Putana. They do all the pastime of Trinavarta and all that amongst themselves just to remember Krishna. And then they find another gopi's footprints next to Krishna's footprints. And then they say, oh, Krishna must have gone away with Radharani.
So Radharani wasn't there?
No, they couldn't see Radharani either. So then...
so Radharani was not there?
no, hold on. So they were saying, oh, Radharani is so special, so she could get Krishna to herself. And then they kept on looking, and they actually saw Radharani is also looking for Krishna.
What?
And then they became sympathetic with Radharani. Oh, we thought Krishna was with you, now he's not with you also. So they all went back to the Yamuna River, and they were narrating the wonderful pastimes of the Lord. And they were making such wonderful prayers. And then Krishna returned, actually. So, and these gopis, they were actually the great Vedic scholars in the in Ram Lila. So that happened in the Treta Yuga, and they all wanted to experience the highest love for the Lord, and that's how they all became gopis. So that's why they're getting this wonderful opportunity to have a one-on-one relationship with the Lord. And so because of their wonderful prayers, Krishna came back and he sat with each gopi. Each gopi like took one of the piece of cloth next to her, and then she made Krishna sat next to him, and they're sitting together and talking, and you see all the wonderful pastimes here. So they're very happy, and then the gopis, they want to chastise Krishna a little bit for going away. So they indirectly ask, they don't want to say, Krishna, you're so cruel, you went away. They ask, what kind of a person leaves the people they love? So can you tell us which kind of person you like? A person who reciprocates love, or a person who just receives, or a person who gives back the love that he receives? So they're trying to indirectly say that, oh, Krishna, you are just we are so much waiting for you, and you went away. So they're trying to tell Krishna, you didn't do the right thing. And Krishna, indirectly tells them that, there are many kind of people who like each other, and the persons who just like, who returns love for what they receive, they're not the best kind of persons. And Krishna says, a person who gives love even when the other person is contradictory. So just think about parents loving their kids, okay? So parents gives love to the kids to take care of them, even if the child is very angry and hurts the parents for something, they still take care of the child. So that is the best form.
Did the gopis do that?
No, so Krishna is trying to give it back to the gopis like that. And then he says, the reciprocal love is just business. Like, if you give me love, I'll give you love back. So that is not such a great thing, because it's a conditional, right? Only if you receive, you'll give. So Krishna tries to say that, and then he, after all that, then he says, oh, gopis, you are the best devotees in the whole world. So I cannot repay the debt, that amount of love you pour on me. You left everything to come to me. All the social norms and all the religious rituals and everything that the Brahmins were following, they didn't leave and come. But the gopis, as soon as Krishna played the flute, they just left everything and came to Krishna. So Krishna said, "You're the topmost devotees, and he cannot even repay the love." So he's just showing that he's very, very happy with these devotees. Okay. Actually, that ends today's class. Any questions on what we covered today?
No Kahoot?
Yes. That's Kahoot. Okay. Everybody get ready.
How many questions?
I don't think we have many questions today. I think there's 9, I think.
Oh, 9? Okay.
Okay, the game pin is 3054935.
I usually join first, but today I want to let other people join first. So.
Okay, Ashmita ji, Heman ji are all in. Tyra ji is in.
Wait. So it's 3054935.
Yes. Okay, where is Dhruv, Ishwar, Meenakshi ji, Minecraft, Tej and Meg? Oh, Ayana has a lot of.
I don't know what the
flowers.
There's only 5 participants in the Kahoot, and there's 10 participants in the meeting. Does everybody not want to join?
Anybody wants us to wait? What happened to everyone? Are they having internet issues?
An internet problem.
Meg and Paige?
Is it something from my end? Let me
No.
turn off
I
our
don't think
video.
so.
I'm having internet problem.
Oh, there's Yashoda, which is Meenakshi, Tej and Meg. There we go. There's 7.
So where's Ishwarji?
Oh. I forgot about Ishwarji. Sorry, Ishwarji.
No, he's not on the call.
What? Wait, scroll. Just scroll. Oh, there's Tarun. Why are you so mad?
Taranji, you have a cold? Is that why you picked that? Or is there anything I said that was bad? I'm sorry.
No, I don't think you said anything bad.
Okay, Taranji, you have raised your hand. Do you want to say anything?
What?
Yeah, Taranji's mic is not on.
Tarunji, if you can unmute.
Hurry up.
Okay, somehow we can see you,
third.
Taranji, but your voice doesn't come through. Anyway.
I thought this the third.
Oh.
No, I can't hear you.
Yeah. Okay. Can we start? Okay. Okay. Good luck, everyone.
Good luck. Well, that's taking some time.
So why was Nanda Maharaj arrested by the servants of Varuna? He was taking bath at the wrong time. He didn't pay obeisance. He was drunk. He was swimming for fun.
I saw the answers.
Oh, he acts so sorry.
Yes. Okay. So Nanda Maharaj was taking bath too early during a demoniac time, and that's why he got arrested.
I see.
Okay, next question. Who rescued Nanda Maharaj from Varuna?
Prabhuji, sorry, Prabhuji, could you please wait? Prabhuji,
Oh,
actually,
we
there was
already
some internet
started the
connection.
Kahoot, Ishwaji.
We were trying our best to solve that. We, only the net came back right now. So could you please stop? And could you please wait
We
for some?
can't stop the Kahoot now.
Yeah.
but-
Okay.
Ella,
So
could you please wait for some time?
yes.
Can we take
So-
our phone and come?
Prabhuji, can you please tell me the code?
yeah, it's 305-4935.
4935.
Yeah,
Sorry,
we waited for you, Ishwarji. We called on. We saw Yashoda join, so we thought it is Meenakshi ji, and we thought maybe you have some other thing.
Wait for some time. Prabhuji, could you please say the code?
305-4935.
It's telling that you're unable to join now.
You are able to join.
Really?
Okay, Prabhuji. Okay,
Are you able to join?
Prabhuji, they are saying that you'll be able to join soon.
Okay, let me hit next and see. Okay, now try to join 305-4935.
Prabhuji, please let me rejoin again.
Yes,
Okay, Prabhuji, can you please say the code again?
305-4935.
How about this? You can write the code down. 305-4935. Yes. Thank you.
Prabhuji, we are not getting the screen. It's saying that you'll be able to join soon.
Oh.
So, are you're not able to see the screen? Meaning that is from Zoom, right? It is not connected to Kahoot.
No,
Or
the phone, we cannot see the screen. It's saying that get ready, you will be able to join soon. We cannot see the Kahoot screen.
okay, let me hit next and see then. It will start the next question. Okay, are you able to see that?
Yes, all right.
Where did the Vrindavan men see the spiritual planet? Vamshivat, Akrura Ghat, Shyam Kund, Radha Kund.
I think you gave us a clue what it was. Well, not in the Kahoot, but like you said Akura visited.
Yeah, it is the same place where Akrura will see when we get to that pastime. Okay. Aina, Asmita ji, Taira ji, Tarun ji, and Heman ji on the board. Ishwar ji and Meenakshi ji, are you in now?
Yes, let me see how many participants.
Okay.
I'm in the 10th place and she's in the 11th place.
Oh, okay.
Where did Krishna perform Ras Lila? Gokul Mahavan, Bandirvan, Vamshivat, Madhuvan.
I just guessed it.
So Rasa Lila just means a man dancing with many women. Okay, yeah, in the material sense. So nobody should be taking this and saying, I'm going to do that with some boy, or one boy thinking I'm going to dance with many girls that like Krishna. This should not be an imitative person. Okay, next. Okay, why did Krishna go away from the gopis during Rasa Leela? Krishna wanted to be alone. Krishna didn't like the gopis. Krishna wanted to reduce the pride of gopis.
Yeah, this should be an easy one. Everyone should probably get it right. But if you don't get it right, that's
Oh,
okay.
everybody got it.
Yay! Because of me. No, not because of me. Because of your smartness. Good job, Ashmita.
Okay. What age did Krishna perform Rasa Lila? 11, 15, 8, 18. Okay, 8 is the right answer. It was 1 year after the Govardhan Lila. He was 7.
I was about to click on the number 8, but unfortunately I clicked on number 18.
Oh, sorry. That's okay.
I made the click on no.
Yeah, we are all here to just learn. It doesn't matter if you make a mistake.
No.
Unknowingly also.
Tarun.
Tarunji is in 3rd place. Okay.
No, calm down.
Okay. During the Rasa dance, Lord Krishna played with each gopi one after another, expanded himself and paired up with each gopi, danced with the special gopi and all others encircled around them.
What?
Watch the gopi dance. What did Krishna do?
Isn't Krishna supposed to be spelled Krishna?
Is Ayana talking like that? Or keeping her mouth shut and listening to what uncle is saying?
She's just asking sometimes questions.
Yeah, sometimes questions, why does she ask?
Okay, next, second last question. Krishna returned to the gopis after going away during Rasa Leela. True or false? So Krishna went away for a while. And then did he return?
Oh, that makes it easier.
Yes, he did return.
Yeah, that was kind of a confusing question anyways, though, but
Last question. Who are the best kind of persons? Those who does not reciprocate or neglect love, those who reciprocate only what they receive, those who cares even when the other person is contradictory, those who are ungrateful.
Prabhuji,
Yes.
I want to click the one which says correct. By mistake, I just clicked the blue.
Okay. So that ends the Kahoot quest. Let's see who's on the podium. The 3rd prize goes to Ashmita ji. 2nd place goes to Tarun ji. Congratulations.
who climbed up to the top? Me.
Oh, Ayana, you got 1st place. And
I
4th place
sneaked up
goes
there.
to Ishwar and 5th place goes to Meenakshi or Yashoda.
Yay!
So if they didn't miss the first 2 questions, they might have even been on the board on the podium. But
I'm the
maybe
smallest
Krishna
one.
arranged so that others got a chance today.
Yeah,
So-
Ashmita was on the board today and Tarun.
Yeah.
And then I was on
Thank you so much.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much for joining
Hari Bol.
and giving your association. Hari Bol, Vancha
Prabhuji.
Kalpatarubhascha,
Hari Bol,
Kripasindhuvescha,
Prabhuji.
Pattanam Pavanebhyo, Vaishnavebhyo, Namo Namaha. Thank you.
Wait, we need I want to annotate.
Yeah,
I want to annotate.
if you want to play around, you can do that. But I hope Krishna consciousness is fun for you. So if there's anything that's boring, please let me know.
Hey, where's the where are all the people? Wait.
Let Madhuri also go.
There it is. I only got 78. That
Oh.
didn't.
Tarunji and Ayana actually got the same.
Yeah,
percentage.
but I went on top. I don't know why. So,
Prabhuji, so, okay. ഇപ്പൊ മനുമാമ എന്ന് വിളിക്കാലോ